know, you don't need a lot of lube to make things go smoothly, Tom. Not making it weird.
I'm learning so many lessons in America.
New year, same us, except this time we've come all the way south out of Canada. We're here in Bellingham, Washington today because we're going to continue on with this daily driver series. Hey, Tom?
Exactly, Christina. Let's go check out what the Bellingham locals are choosing to ride today. We've found our first rider this morning. Rider, great to meet you in your Ibis. What model is it and size?
It's a Ibis Mojo HD4, size large.
Nice. And how long have you had it for?
Since July.
And what have you done to it since July, since you got it?
I put the TRP DHR Evo brakes on, new cranks, new pedals, and some accessories like water bottle, pumps, tubes.
Perfect. It sounds like you've mentioned you've done a bunch of racing on it. What's been the favorite memory from you and the bikes since July?
Probably the last race at the Northwest Cup when I got first place, so.
Congrats. What category was that in?
Cat 3.
Yeah?
First time racing.
Dude, awesome. How long have you been biking for?
I'd say about like 3 years, but now I'm starting to like really get into it, riding hard.
Perfect.
So.
I noticed you've got a couple of stickers down here. Tell us about them.
Yeah, so I got the TRP stickers on both sides. Thought it'd be cool, and then I got the Jordan Boostmaster sticker down there. I got it in like the mail, so I was like, oh, why not put it down there?
Yep, perfect. And is there anything else you kind of really like about the bike itself? Any particular favorite feature?
It's very agile, I think, compared to my last bike. I could really just throw it around the trail. So it's not like too big on me. It's kind of just the right size. Yeah, just super stoked. My mom and dad helped me out all the summer, so.
Oh, that's awesome. Did mum and dad take you to your first race ever? I can see on the chainstay there you've chucked some silencing options on there.
Yeah, the STFU bike silencers, they're really nice. There was a lot of chain slap on my bike, so I put it on there and there's no chain slap anymore.
Wicked, rider. Was there anything else we need to know about you or the bike, and we'll let you get back to the trails?
No, that's about it.
Perfect. I do have to ask, it's Friday, why aren't you at school?
No school today, it's off day.
Perfect, biking day.
Yeah.
Thanks heaps, rider. Great to meet you.
Thanks, great to meet you too.
Cheers.
We just caught Mitchell here. He's about to head out for a little pedal this morning, but he's going to fill us in a bit more on his Commencal before he does.
Yeah, so it's a 2021 Commencal Meta, size medium. Had it for about a year and a half, pretty much changed just about everything on it.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
I was literally going to ask you next, what have you upgraded on this bike to make it your own?
I put a Thompson stem on it. It's kind of classy. And then one-up bars, got the gold TRPs, they're best brakes I've ever ran. And got the 210 one-up dropper.
Let's get that fully extended, because right now, yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Doesn't look like 210 when it's next to me.
Oh, I just threw this baby on. Got 180 up front, 38. Stoked on that thing.
Yeah, and the extra long fender to go with that.
Yeah, I gotta have that. Actually, I think my favorite part is the wheels. It's got wide industry hubs and the We Are One unions, and Cushcore front and rear. Big ass guy, so I got front and rear ass guys. And this is my new little bit. It's got a Fertigirls top cap, so I've been rocking that. I think other than that, I put an air shock on it. It came with the coil, the Olin's coil. It's kind of my dream build.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it sounds like you've literally customized this thing from the top cap down to the Cushcore inserts. And I'm guessing you bought it as a full complete bike, and then you just wanted to make it your own.
Yeah, exactly. Like after just riding, you kind of figure out what you like, and then just kind of upgrade and sell things and move things around. Yeah.
Definitely. Well, it looks like you've kind of settled, maybe, on your parts.
I think so, yeah.
Nothing in the works.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I want.
All right, what would
actually, wait, there is. I want a Chris King headset. That's the only thing.
He doesn't ask for much, but just a Chris King headset would be nice.
Yep. Gotta keep it classy.
Sweet. You've had this bike for a year and a half. So what's your favorite memory you guys have created together?
Wow. There's a little zone outside town that is just, you can shuttle it kind of in like fall, and it's preem, like just primo. And
we won't tell you where though.
Yeah, a group of friends that were like, just our like close group of friends, we were all shuttling all day, and that was probably the best day I've ever had. Yeah. It was sunny. It was like late September. It's about 70 degrees. It's perfect.
Just lads, shuttle, sons. That's a dream recipe come true.
Yep.
Well, that's pretty much what's going on today, so I don't want to hold you up too much longer. Get out there, enjoy the sunshine, and thanks so much for chatting to us.
Cool. Yeah, thank you.
We found Dallin about to head out for a quick ride up to the towers. Great to see you, and you're Specialized.
Thanks. Yeah, so this is a 2018 Specialized Enduro Large.
And how long have you had it for?
So I've had it for about a year and a half, 2 years or so.
Yeah, and tell us about how you got it.
So originally I had like a hardtail that was like an old Giant from 2006 that I bought when I was in 6th grade. You know, I wanted to get into mountain biking, so I found this beauty for 1,500 bucks, picked it up, and then, you know, I bought it right at the right time, so.
What a steal, 1,500 bucks. What did it come with, and what have you changed since?
So I've changed it with a lot. The guy who had this bike for me, he used to race, and so it was pretty clapped out when I got it. But it came with the all-ins, it came with the codes, and came with the Yari fork. He did have like a spare shock that he sold to me too, but so when that one's in for maintenance, I throw that one on and it's all good.
Perfect. And speaking of the shock, I can see the first kind of mod you've made to it since you've gotten it. Tell us about that tensioner at the end there.
So the original coil that came on the all-ins, it was a little too linear for my taste, so I wanted to go to a progressive coil, so I bought the Spring Dex, and that one has the adjustable rate on it. So if I'm hitting jumps through the day, I can tighten it up, have a little stiffer coil, and then if I'm going shuttling, then I can loosen it up and, you know, have some fun.
That's perfect, and you can also see a super custom mod hiding below that drink bottle there. Tell us about that.
So that's a 3D printed part. I like 3D modeling. I have a couple of 3D printers at home, and so I needed a tube or a pump holder, so I just 3D printed a little piece for it, and it sits right there.
And you came up with the model and the design itself?
Yep, so I'm a 3D modeler by trade, so I just whipped up a quick model and printed it out, and it works pretty good, and it's been on there for the last year.
As you do, whip it up, print it out. Happy days. Where can I get mine from?
Email me.
Perfect, yeah, perfect. We'll slide that one in later. So just gonna go a little deep here. Tell us about favorite memory between you and the bike.
Definitely this last summer when I raced the Cascadia Dirt Cup at Tiger Mountain and I blew up my rear rim. And hence the Cush core.
Perfect, an eventful moment. That's bonded you closer. Perfect, Alan. Is there anything else we need to know about you or the bike?
No, that's it.
Perfect, well.
Keep it real.
Perfect, we'll better let you get out there for that lap of yours.
Totally.
Thanks for the time.
Yeah, thank you.
Cheers.
Take care.
Joining us up next, we've got Tilly here. She's one of the local young Bellingham rippers. She's gonna fill us in a bit more on her transition bike.
This is my Transition Scout, size medium. We got Fox fork, Rock Chalk shock, and Shimano drivetrain, Shimano brakes, and some Stan's wheels.
Very rad, Tilly. How long have you had this bike? Because I gotta say, it looks immaculate.
I've had it for over a year now.
That's impressive. You must take good care of your products. When you got this bike, did you just get it as a complete build already, or did you custom build it?
It came as a custom build, but then I threw on this fender and some purple grips. So.
Nice, really make it your own. So those are the biggest upgrades you've made to the bike?
Yeah.
Awesome. Do you have anything else planned in the future that you want to swap out?
For the future, maybe, I don't know, maybe a new wheel set or fresh suspension.
Nice, but for now, a year later, she's working good. Tilly, if you had to pick one thing on your bike that's your absolute favorite, what would that be?
Ooh, that's a good question.
We ask hard ones here.
I really like my fender. I think that's pretty sweet. And I also like my pedals.
Tilly's got the one-up pedals on there, rocking flat shoes. Are you always on flats, or do you ever clip in?
I usually clip in, but today we're going flat, so.
Interesting. Little bit of information. This girl sends huge jumps. So are you actually hitting those clipped in, or you go flats for the jumps?
Depends. For hang time, I did clips, but I have done them on flats as well.
Impressive. What would you say, now that you've had this bike for about a year, what's your favorite memory you've created with it?
Ooh, definitely hang time.
You hit hang time on this bike? That's crazy. And just for you viewers at home, Hang Time is the Hannah Bergman event that she puts on down here in Bellingham at the Blue Steel Jumps, which were pretty much designed by Nico Vink. So that's badass. I'm just gonna say it. Give me some nucks for that. Sick. All right, thanks, Tilly. You look a little busy, so I'll let you go. Get out and ride with Angie there. But thank you so much for showing us your Transition Scout.
Thank you, Christina.
Yeah.
Stumbled across MK here in the bushes. How would you introduce yourself, MK?
I'm MK. I'm a cat mom. I love vajazzling. I play with electricity, and I'm here in the woods today.
Perfect, and we've got you here with your specialized status. What size of it? Well, what size is it, and how long have you had it?
It's a small. I've had it for about 1.5 years. Yeah, she's done me good.
Nice. What have you done to it since you've got it?
Well, it was built fully custom, which is great. So it's good to know and marry someone who works at a bike shop.
It's not what you know.
Yeah, it's who you sleep with. Yeah, so she's fully custom. I think she's got XT rolly bits.
Yeah, I'll buy that.
Yeah, I'll say that. Some code RSs. It's a good, I like to call it a mechanic's bike because the mechanic built it. It doesn't have it's not the flashiest, but will last me a long time. It gets the job done.
It's kind of like the builder's house analogy.
Exactly. Yeah.
There's always something going on.
Yeah. She's not carbon and doesn't need to be.
MK, if there's one part of this bike that is your favorite, what would it be?
I think it would have to be the chain that is minimally lubed for obvious reasons.
Such as?
You don't need a lot of lube to make things go smoothly, Tom. Not making it weird.
I'm learning so many lessons in America. Tell us about the shaka here.
Oh, I didn't even know what you were pointing at. Yeah, that is just a little personal touch from my dear husband who built this bike. But next we'll probably, actually that's a great point. Next we've been threatening to get custom fenders with pictures of our cat on them. So that will probably be next.
Well, you seem busy. I'll let you get back to your cross-stitching cats and whatever else fills an afternoon.
Yeah.
Love it. Thanks,
Perfect.
mate.
Thanks, Tom.
Sarah here has just finished up a ride with her husband, and she's kindly gonna give us just a few minutes to talk about her Kona here.
Yeah, it's a Process 134 medium. I've had it for quite a long time, I think around 7, maybe even 8 years. I love it. It's super playful. I'm kind of reluctant to get a new bike because I feel like I finally know this bike and I'm getting it to do things that I never thought I could get it to do.
Yeah, that's a great little story there. So many people just renew their bikes all the time, and it's like, hey, if you find something that works well for you, fits you properly.
Exactly.
That's
yeah, it fits well. Lots of new parts. I can't even tell you how many things have been changed on it, but I feel like I have it pretty dialed in.
Nice.
Yeah.
That is a question I did want to ask, actually. What sort of things have you upgraded on the bike? Maybe not everything, because you've probably changed everything on it already.
I think just about everything, but I do have a little more travel than it came with. And then all the parts have been changed out. And I don't do all the work. My husband does all the work on it, so it's a pretty good deal for me.
Thanks, husband. Big ups to him. I did notice he has a bike that looks very similar to this. I gotta ask, whose came first?
Mine did. And he had to get what I had, so.
And where did you get these bikes?
We got them off of Pinkbike. Yeah, I think both of them came from Houston, about 2 years apart from each other. Yeah, and they happen to be the same color, which I'm not real fond of. It looks like we're too matchy, but that's okay.
I like it. It's just the way the cookie crumbles.
Exactly.
What would you say if you had to pick just one favorite feature or component on your bike?
It's not such a component other than the totality of the playfulness. I love how responsive it is and how I can hop around and just feel really comfortable. I like how it climbs. I like how it descends.
This is a tough question. You've had the bike for a while. What's been your favorite moments together? Some highlights, if you will. With
my bike and myself? Oh, you know, those nights around the fire? No. I would say, you know, here at Galbraith would be my favorite. I've taken it all over the place, Southwest, Metal, and I like those trails, but I love how it responds in a all mountain kind of situation like Galbraith, because Galbraith has it all. And I love how playful it is, but it's sturdy enough, and it gets up, it goes down, it drops, it does everything that I want it to do. I just know it really well too.
So that's the best. Any bike ride you go on, as long as it's you and the old trusty blue here,
Yep.
it's gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
So,
Well,
yeah.
thank you so much, Sarah, for your time
You're
today.
welcome.
And good luck cleaning this little thing up.
It was nice chatting. Yeah. Thanks.
Cheers.
All right.
Huge thanks to all the Bellingham locals today that gave us a little bit of their time to talk bikes, whether they were going out for a ride or just finished one up.
And we met some outstanding people and saw some great bikes. So if you like our Daily Driver series, make sure you subscribe and let us know where we should try to get to next. Thanks for watching.